Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is an exciting day because today is release day for the new Gen 3 Katana series amplifiers by Boss Amplification. In store now on George's Music and georgesmusic.com are the Katana 50, the Katana 100, and the Katana 100 to 12 Gen 3 models. So you got to come on down and check these out. In the meantime, we're going to go over some of the newest features that are found on the Katana 100 series. Stay tuned. All right, welcome to the top panel of the new Boss Amplification Katana 100 Gen 3. We're going to go through a top tour of the control panel to show you some of the important differences that are existing on the new Gen 3s from the version 2s. So getting started over here on our left-hand side, you're going to see it really does start with an architecture that's very, very similar to all of the previous Katana models. So if you've had a previous version, Gen 1, version 2 of the Katana, this is going to seem really similar, and it was absolutely, I think, a home run hit, which helped to really propel the popularity of these instruments. So getting started over here on our left-hand side is our amplifier section. Our amplifier section contains our first major change that is existing on the new Katana amplifiers. You're going to see some of the variations here that were present on the previous models, brown, lead, crunch, but there is a new preset called pushed on the amp type knob selection on the new Gen 3s. And what this is the clean channel and a crunch channel existed on the previous versions of the Katana. However, the crunch channel was more of maybe a British style gain vibe. The clean was kind of a flat, clean tone. And it really lacked a more Fender, classic Fender inspired gainy amplifier. So that pushed Fender tube amplifier sound a la Stevie Ray Vaughan, John Mayer, that type of thing. So it is now included with the new Gen 3 Katana series amplifiers. That's starting at the 50 and moving all the way through the line. So that is a really welcome change here to the new Katana series. We're going to go some amp demos on this a little later on another video, so make sure you tune in for some of the walkthrough of the tones of this amplifier. So the amplifier has clean or has gain and volume, basically operating just like a tube amp does. Higher gain, lower volume, you get more saturation. Lower the gain, increase the volume, more clean overhead. Moving to our EQ section, you're going to see the second major change of the Katana Gen 3s, which is the addition of this contour preset button. This allows you to select and save presetted contoured EQ settings for this amplifier. So adding an extra tone boost, EQ boost, it's just a new feature for the Gen 3s, now included. Again, look for our sound samples at another video. The effects really remains mostly the same. The stacked knobs for the boost and modulation, effects and delay, and an independent knob for reverb. Again, the buttons here allow you to select and toggle through different variations of each of those effects. This remains true on this amplifier. Also, don't miss that this amplifier connects also with Boss Tone Studio. We're going to talk about that a little bit later when it comes to the in and outputs and one of the newest features on this amplifier. But Tone Studio allows you to be able to access not only the ones that are built in the panel, but dozens of new effects that you can use and take advantage of through the online application to be inputted into this amplifier. Moving along to our tone setting, it now gives us a presence knob. This is a new addition from the Katana 50. It is not present on the Katana 50, is on the 100. Master volume works exactly the same as all the previous model, which is turn the whole amp down, turn the whole amp up. Master volume does not mess with any of your gain structure, so it's a great way of just really achieving a perfect volume for your stage or studio. All right, our next major change is the solo switch. The Katana Gen 3s now have a solo boost function, which is activatable on the panel here or via foot switch. Power control. Really working identically to the previous models. You have standby 0.5 watt, a half a watt, half wattage, which in a 100-watt amplifier would put it at a 50-watt amplifier, or max 100-watt operation. Tone settings allows you to be able to save presets. Now, the Katana 100 Gen 3 allows you to be able to utilize Boss's extended pedal board, the GAFC or the GAFC-EX, to be able to save preset patches and to recall those on stage. It makes it really much more useful on stage. It also gives you the ability to be able to turn off and on each individual effect via a foot switch. That is not a function that you can get on the Katana 50, so it's an important feature, especially for live players, to be able to have that access on the 100. Stay tuned for a new version of the Katana 50 called the Katana 50EX being released a little later this year. Last change on the top panel is now the inclusion of cab resonance, vintage, modern, or deep. This was previously a preset that was only available on the Katana Artist models, now bringing down into the Katana 100 Gen 3, making this an unbelievable value. So that is our top panel tour. We're going to move our way over to the back panel of the Katana 3. Gen 3, and we're going to see some notable changes on this puppy on the back end of it. Number one is the inclusion of the BT dual interface. BT dual interface is a Bluetooth adapter that you can buy, sold separately from Boss. You can plug into the amplifier, and it will allow you to be able to stream as well as control Boss Tone Studio remotely via your phone without having to hardwire plug into the amplifier. The amplifier does have USB to be able to access and plug into your computer. So this is a welcome addition to the Katana series. You have your foot switch controllers for both expression pedal and your standard GAFC. You have an effects loop on this amplifier, so if you have pedals that you love and you want to have those interact with the Katana, you can bring those in through your effects loop. This has a power amp in, so if you are utilizing a modeler, a floor device, just say a GT1000 core, something like that for your tone shaping, and you want to utilize this as the power section and speaker for your ground multi-effects, the power amp in would allow you to be able to do that. Just plug that directly in, and it bypasses all of the top panel functionality. Line out, new addition. The Katana Gen 3 features IR response models on the line out and the USB recording out. Now, these IRs are also selectable, meaning that you can choose the type of output model that you want on your line out going directly into your PA, your recording console, or your USB out. Really gives you tons of flexibility and makes it so that way this amp is a versatile amplifier. Lastly, full stereo. I mentioned this on a previous walkthrough that the Katana Gen 3 headphone outs are now full stereo. This is an amazing amplifier. This is an incredible step up from the previous version. All of the new enhancements are really additive to this level of amplifier, bringing this as a really welcome addition to the Katana line. So I hope this helped kind of map out what the differences are between the previous version, Katana version 2, and the new Gen 3 models. Please like and subscribe if this was a helpful video for you, and stay tuned for further videos and playthroughs of the Katana Gen 3s. Thanks all.